okay, and I'll be trading my Sing dollar for euro. Okay, this is what we call currency trading, like what you have been doing it in money exchange. If we are going out, we are going overseas, then what we will do? Normally we will go to the bank, or mostly in Malaysia, what we will do? We will go to the money changer to change for currency, to change for the note, right? Currency note. Then over here, we call it as currency trading, okay? So when we go to the bank or when we go to the money changer, what will we see? We will see a big screens, right? A big screens then with a lot of national flags like Singapore, Swiss, okay, and then like what else? Malaysia, definitely. You won't be seeing it Malaysia in Malaysia, right? You'll be seeing other national flags. And there will be rates. There will be rates. What we call here is called forex rate. There will be a buying rate and there will be a selling rate. Okay, so what am I going to tell you guys over here before I will do some introductions on what is our engine and how we apply these methods onto cryptocurrency trading. Here I would like to ask you guys to pay more attention, okay? Because this logic is going to bring you to understand more later on what we're actually doing, okay? First of all, take a look at this table, okay? This table, as you can see here, there's a buying price and there's a selling price. Normally, if I'm going to trade or I'm going to change for US dollar, then there will be a price telling me that I will be needing to spend this price, okay? Assuming that if I'm going to change for 1 million US dollar, then I need to spend 4.3 million ringgits because this is a forex rate and this is what we call direct pair. This rate is actually fixed when we go over the counter, when we try to trade over the counter. This will be the price that we will do, okay? But one thing you doesn't know, how about the money changer? Actually, there are trading between money changers and also they are trading between the banks. Okay, as you might see, if there will be there are actually a lot of money changers, but what we will think, there might be competitors, right? Even the banks, you might think that they're actually the competitors. But behind the counter, not to say over the counter, actually we do trade with them for currency as well. Okay, like what I told you just now, I was doing currency trading. I start from a beginner until I was leading a team. Okay, then what I do have in my hand, I have a full contact list of the banks, not only local in Malaysia but the neighbor countries as well as even in the regions, Asia as well as even further. But normally what we will do, assuming that like today I have my ringgit, I consider it, I will tell you that I have my ringgit here and I will say that this is my stock. Okay, this is my stock here. Okay, yeah, this is my stock here. And I need to trade for US dollar, but I won't be trading it directly because this doesn't give me any benefits because there is a fixed rate, right? So what will I do? Normally, when I have my ringgit, I will go in survey in the market because we actually link to each other between the banks, and I will look for who are actually in needs of my ringgit. Okay, then I will get to know that let me give you an example. Assume that I will get to know that this bank in Singapore, they are in needs of ringgit. So after I got this information and I know that I got this stock of ringgit on my hand, what will I do? I will give them a call. I will ring them up and then I would say that, hey, sir or ma'am, today I'm actually calling from where? I actually got this ringgit on hand. Do you want to trade with me? Yes? If yes, then I will send an email to them immediately. Send an email to them to lock down the offer. But one thing, do bear in mind, right now, I'm offering my ringgit to this bank. Okay, I'm offering to them because they need it. As they need it, I won't be trading with them based on the selling price. I'll be trading with them based on the buying price. With the same figure of 4.3 million, I can actually trade for more. on Sing dollar because I'm actually trading based on a lower rate. Okay, based on a lower rate. Then after I got my Sing dollar, what will I do? I will trade for Japan yen. Then because I will look forward as well, who is actually in needs of Sing dollar. It might not necessarily to be Japan. It might can be any banks. But today, since I putting here as a Japan yen, then take a look over here. I will also trade based on the buying rate. After I got my yen, then I'll trade for euro because I will get to know that the other bank who actually in needs of Japan yen, they can actually offer on euro, and I'm trading to them based on the buying rate. Okay, based on the buying rate. Then after I got my euro, same with my same buying rate. My pen isn't working. Okay, with the same buying rate. Okay, then again, buying rate on my China yuan, renminbi to pound. And at last, I traded for my US dollar. Okay, you will be amazed. With the same $4.3 million, it's actually stated that I can only exchange for 1 million US dollar. But after this complicated, after this complicated process, you can see that this process here, I can actually trade for 1.02 million. And this is how the bank makes money on currency trading. These chances might not be as much as we can see. It might not be this easy. Normally, once we have started the first route, I need to have my whole team to inquiry on the next step. And then I need to complete all these routes or all these offer. Okay, I need to get all these offer within 20 minutes of time. Otherwise, it will be, if the offer is taken by someone else, because not only us will be needing their currency. Okay, not only them will be needing our currency, then I can trade with other people as well, right? So if in this case, normally what we will do, we will actually complete the whole process within 20 to 30 minutes max. That will be all. And then with this complicated process, as you can see here, all this route, over here you can see 6 routes total of it, but it can be even more, or it can be even less. But still, this is how the bank makes money on the currency trading. Okay? So I saw someone wrote on my site. Okay, never mind. So basically what I want to let you guys know here, this is what we call the pairing methodologies. And I've been spending almost about 3 years. Around 3 years, I've been spending my time doing this. And then after that, I got my friends. I got a lot of my friends and even people in the markets actually started to trade for cryptocurrency. Even some of my close friends, they opened the mining site to mines on Bitcoin. Okay, and then from that time, actually I did just trade my first Bitcoin. Okay, I invested on my first Bitcoin, and then what did I do? I went to an exchange. And then I buy directly on the exchange. And then based on what we call it here is a direct pair. Okay, even if you go to exchange today, assume that I go to Binance.com. Sorry, let me mute the mic. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, I can't mute the mic. Okay, so CS, please help me to mute the mask. Okay. Wow, we have 100 participants here. This is really, really great tonight. Okay, let me talk about it. Today, as I told you guys just now, I see a lot of people. Is it muted? Customer service, can you assist me on this? Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, so right now what am I saying just now? I say that I traded for my first Bitcoin and then I went to an exchange and I bought my first Bitcoin over US dollar. So it is actually a direct pair. Assuming that the price for that time is $9,000 for a Bitcoin, then I need to spend just directly 9,000. and then will be, oh, this is direct pair. So after I got this methodology that I learned. Yes, sorry for the disturbance. If I can't mute you, then sorry, I have to remove you. You might join in later, okay? Okay, done. Sorry for the disturbance, okay, everyone. Okay, talk back down. Just now, I mentioned that I can only trade over the exchange for a direct pair. Then I realized that I wanted to apply this pairing methodology onto cryptocurrency trading. So I found my partner, Mr. Owen, who is actually from Neurogene. Mr. Owen, then I spoke to him that I want to apply this methodology onto cryptocurrency. And then he said, yes. Let me briefly tell you guys about Owen, my partner, okay? Owen is actually an IT guy. He's actually previously, before he came out and formed his Neurogene groups, okay, he was actually in the bank, okay, and he's actually handling all the bank system, include the online banking portals, doing the payment gateway services, as well as the mobile banking apps. Yes, this is what he's doing. Then even until he left the bank, he started Neurogene. He's actually doing the same industry. He's doing on fintech, financial technology, providing payment gateway services, providing online banking portals, okay, mobile banking apps, and he's actually supplying these to a lot of banks around Southeast Asia. Okay, he has clients in Myanmar. He has clients in Philippines. Okay, Singapore, Thailand, Cambodia, and etc. Yes. So after I found him and then I spoke to him about this, we spent total 4 years. We spent 4 years of time, and we developed our engine. And this engine is actually what I call it here a super digital engine. Okay, it's actually got a more technical name. It's actually what we call it intelligence calculation system. But I gave it a more layman term name, super digital engine, because it actually did very well, okay? Because my engines actually can query for 50,000 pairs within 5 seconds of time. Remember that just now I mentioned that if I go for query, just now I mentioned that about the currency trading. The currency trading for euro to Japan yen, okay, this is one pair, okay? And then like Sing dollar to renminbi, there will be another pair. Ringgit to USD, there is another pair. But my system, when I go for query, my system can actually access to more than 50,000 pairs within 5 seconds of time. And where these 50,000 pairs come from, okay? Let me tell you. Because we are actually connected to Binance, the top exchange in the world, as well as Liquid and Kraken, okay? Binance is the top in the world, and our first exchange connected is Liquid, as well as Kraken. Okay, then let me talk to you. Because we are actually connected with them via API. And then what is actually they provide to us? They're actually providing us on the information and database on who is actually placing options to sell and to buy on this cryptocurrency based on the various asset pairs, okay? As well as the difference trading, what is the price there, the total volume of it, there will be like this, okay? So this is actually feed to my system, my server, and my server is actually collecting all this information and put it on a separate book. I'm stating it on a separate book because it will be easier for you guys to understand. Like Binance.com, we have a book. Binance.us, yes, we are connected to Binance.us as well. There's another book, Liquid, Kraken. There are actually different database. Okay, what is this database storing? This database is actually storing based on what I told you guys just now. All the asset pairs, all the information, the database from these exchanges is actually stored here. Assuming like just now I mentioned all the asset pairs like USD to Bitcoin, this is a pair, and then what are the price and what is the volume based on the various prices? This is all stored on my my server, and this is actually updated in my server based on millisecond basis. You didn't get me wrong, millisecond basis. Okay, and we keep it actually a 24 hours record. Okay, once every time when we go for query, okay, every time when we go for query, what we will do, we will actually pull the information, the top 100 active pairs. We will pull it out, and then we will go through under our intelligence calculation system and generate our intelligence order routing, IORs. Later, I'm going to show you guys what is IORs. Okay, so talking about here. Yeah. You might never heard about Emas Fintech. Yes, you might never heard about Emas Fintech, but yes, we are connected to Binance. How are we connected to them? Let's talk about this. Normally I will be telling people that we are actually connected with them. These top exchanges in the world based on 4 reasons. The first reason is relationships. Yes, relationships. Let me show you some slides, okay, different slides. Or let me show you on the website, okay? Yes, this is actually Casper Labs. Okay, what is Casper Lab? Casper Lab is actually a blockchain builder. Okay, blockchain builder, and Casper Lab is actually founded by Ethereum's co-founder, or you can say is Ethereum CTO. Okay, mainly they're actually developing on Ethereum 2.0, Ethereum 2.0. What's the difference between Ethereum 1.0 and Ethereum 2.0? Ethereum 1.0 is actually allowing us to have a total of 10 transaction max at 1 second. Okay, so Ethereum 2.0 is actually allowing this transaction to go for 100 times until 1,000 transactions per second. This is what Ethereum 2.0. Okay, so because we should understand one thing, blockchain builders is not only one individual, it's actually by a group of people. Let me show you this. Investors, advisors, and partners. These are all the advisors who are contributing into developing Ethereum 2.0. Okay, as this also takes a lot of manpower, as it also needs a lot of fund. So you can see these are the investors for Casper Lab. As well as you can see over here, these are the technology partners. And as you can see, this over here, Nirojin. Nirojin is my partner's company, Owen's company. He is the main technology partner for Casper Lab, contributing very much onto developing Ethereum 2.0. So I still remember the first time when we have our engine ready, but we don't have any environments. For the first time, we wanted to connect with the first exchange that we connected to, Liquid. Okay, they doesn't believe us. They say what they told us. They say, I don't believe in nations that actually develop this kind of engine. Okay, and I don't know who you are. During that time, I still haven't established Emas Fintech as well. So what I told them, we are not only Asian, we are Malaysian. Actually, we Malaysian that have developed this kind of engine. You might think that it might be white people who's actually doing it. It might be US people actually from the state who developed this, but we Malaysians, we Asians, we actually developed this. Okay, so with the helps and recommendations from Casper Labs, from all these, as you can see, all these advisors here, as well as the Ethereum team, Ethereum's founder, Ethereum's co-founder, with their recommendation, we actually allowed to connect for our first exchange, Liquid. With their environments, with us, we only allowed to do our query because our system, our engine, it works. It works based on what? It works based on what we call it here, the matrix algorithms. We need to test our algorithms. We need to go for query. We need to test whether which part is it wrong. Because we did spend months onto getting this environment and then having our algorithms to go right. Okay, let me come back to my slides. Okay, so talking about the exchanges, as you can see, Binance is actually listed as a top exchange in the world based on the trading volume. Yeah, this is actually the reason trading volume. Please bear in mind, trading volume is also one of the reason that why we are connected with them. Just now I mentioned to you guys about what relationships. As you can see, we Emas Fintech, our super digital engine, we are not only connected to Binance, but these exchanges that we are connected to are the top exchanges in the world. As you can see over here, Binance, Kraken, Liquid. Okay, but not that we just here claiming that we are connected to them. As you can see, we got the letter of information from Liquid. During the time, I still haven't established Emas Fintech. Then you can see it here, Neurogene. Okay, this letter is actually proving that our engine is linked to them. We are actually trading with them. Remember that just now I said we got a total of more than 50,000 pairs. How that we get it? You can see from here. We have total of 6 fiat currency. Okay, we have a total 6 fiat currencies, and over here there's 120 digital assets. Okay, sorry for my writing, it's not beautiful. Okay, 120 digital assets. What is digital asset? Ethereum we consider an asset, Bitcoin an asset, Neo, and Litecoin, Ripple as well. These are all different assets. When we come to asset pairs, you can actually simply type 120 to 120. You can get more than 10,000 pairs. And we haven't included the fiat currency as well. We haven't included on it. Okay, so you can actually expect that how much of the asset pairs that we can get from Liquid as well as from Binance. Binance have a total of more than 1,200 of pairs. Assets. That's why we got more than 50,000 pairs. Today, I have something fresh for all you guys. Okay, because today we have finally received the letter from Kraken. Okay, this the title over here is actually stating that the letter of good standing, proving that Neurogene Capital is actually have a corporate account with Kraken. Okay, and we actually the client's account also confirms to and respects the practices and policies within our terms of services. This is what we can show you guys. We are not just only we are claiming that we are connected with them, but we are really connected with them based on this proof. I can bet you one thing, no one have actually ever to request from these exchanges to give a written proof to state that we are connected with them. But today, I understand that as an investor, you might be very cautious, right? So we try to provide whatever things that we can provide. So you already seen Liquid. Now we have Kraken. Okay, so what's coming next? This is actually a license under the Labuan Financial Services Authority, what we call here LOFSA. Okay, during that time, I actually got the opportunity to get this license through my partners. Okay, and this license actually what we call is a money broking license. Okay, a money broking license, and this license actually allow us to trade on cryptocurrency, to allow us to trade on forex, and it actually allow us to do remittance services. But for your information, this license is actually a trading platform license, and it doesn't allow us to approach investors directly. All what we can do here is with this trading license is only approaching fund managers, and this is we have to wait. It's not being proactive. Okay, and because of that, I have established Emas Fintech. The main purpose I established Emas Fintech is actually because to promote our super digital engine, to promote this system to the world, because this system has worked. Okay, and here this is actually Owen on the left. Owen is on the left, and then this is me. Okay, because that we have to understand one thing. Emas Fintech as currently a client to Neurogene, I can't have my name under Neurogene's company, and Owen can't have his name in my company as well. There will be occurring of what? It will incur a conflict of interest. Thus, I told him that I need to sign a global exclusive partnership, okay? Because we both developed this engine, and this is actually the certificate for your information, okay? But if you have some thoughts that thinking that, is this global exclusive marketing and trading partnership is going to expire? One thing I can tell you, no, because we both developed this engine together. Okay, as what I've always been telling my investor, business is always a business. Okay, as I don't have my name in Neurogene and Owen don't have his either in my company, so how can we prove to our investors that we are actually connected? So I signed this, and then inside our agreement there is no any terms that is actually stating that a tenure or a terms of this partnership is going, how long that is can actually goes to. Okay, so what's next? Okay, so everyone, this is my engine. This is how my engine looks like at the back end. Okay, this is how my system operates. Okay, you might see this is actually a very simplified dashboard. Yes, it is what we call a single access point that connect us with various exchanges, and then we have everything under one unified dashboard. Okay, unlike if you're doing arbitrage, you might know that if today I'm going to if I'm going to deal with 5 exchanges, what will I need? I will need to have total of 5 screens, 5 screens stating that different exchange, okay, the price of this cryptocurrency. But every time what you can monitor is only on one asset pair, one cryptocurrency. Okay, maybe let me do some differentiation on what is arbitrage and what is pairing model, how we differentiate from each other. Okay, just now I already mentioned the first thing, we can do everything under one single unified dashboard, but arbitrage, you need to go for 5 exchange and you need to go for 5 screens. If you are going for further, let's say about 4 pairs, 4 asset pairs, what will you need to do? You need to go constantly clicking onto the next asset pair to check on the price. Okay, this is what arbitrage doing, but this is not what we are doing today. When I go for query, I can actually pull all the database from my server to go for this. This is the IORs, what you can see from here, 1 to 10. Okay, let me differentiate furthermore on the difference between arbitrage and pairing model. Okay, so just now I mentioned about 5 exchanges. Okay, if I'm doing arbitrage, today I'm doing arbitrage, if I have a total aggregate pool of $1 million, what will I need to do? I need to separate to put my funds onto different exchanges, and it has to be equally. Okay, 200,000 here, 200,000 there. Okay, it has to be separate equally, because this is actually allowed you to trade. You need to have funds to place on the exchanges, which this is only how they will allow you to trade. But today, our pairing method, our super digital engine is different. We're actually placing our funds under one trustee and custodian service provider, where all these exchanges actually will know that how much that I total have in this custodian account, because I declare to them, they will know. Okay, so every time when I go for query, you can see I got Liquid here, I got Binance, I got difference of exchanges. If I go for executing this order, all these order can be closed at once. You'll be amazed, right? Because arbitrage, if I want to do arbitrage, I need to buy at the lowest exchange, at the lowest platform, trading platform, and then I have to move this to the highest price platform. But not here, because what we're doing here, because we can actually execute the trade and we can do this settlement later on. Okay, so maybe I don't spend too much time onto elaborating what is arbitrage. Let me just go directly into what is my system, how is my engine is going to make profits. Okay, so as you can see, this is a simplified dashboard, and there's only 3 fields that my system operator, or you can say a trader in a more common word, okay? Common wording, common phrase, you can say trader. This is what my operator need to put here. As you can see here, size 10,000, source USD, destination BTC. It means that I'm going to query for Bitcoin based on 10,000 of US dollar. Okay, and I will go for query. And every time when I do for query, my system can actually access to the different books and access to more than 50,000 pairs, which allow us to generate our IORs, intelligent order routings. And all these routes are stated here. As you can see, this is all the 10 routes. Okay, let us go row by row, okay? At first, you can see liquid. This is liquid exchange. What we will do here, we will execute an order of buy from US dollar to Ethereum, okay? And the size of Ethereum is 18.2276. 18.2276. This is not the full size of 10,000 US dollar, no. But this size 18.2276 is the most suitable size of Ethereum, which is actually placing people, someone plays on liquid exchange, okay, for sale. And over here, my system captured this, and my system will have this 18.2276 of Ethereum lock for 20 seconds of period. Later on, I will tell you guys why I will be having a 30 seconds period, and what is this time frame that I'm going to do during this time frame of period. Okay, so after I bought my Ethereum, okay, I'm going to move my Ethereum to Binance, but still not arbitrage. Later you will be able to understand more. Okay, I move my Ethereum to Binance, and I'm going to use my Ethereum to buy for metal. And then remain in the same Binance. Okay, I'm going to sell my metal for Bitcoin. Right here, you will see the first Bitcoin. Okay, then here the second. Okay, the third, and here's the fourth. Why is this complicated? Because this is actually my system allow us to trade on a cheaper price, a more suitable price, okay, more suitable price, more cheaper price, and allow with the same amount for us to buy more. It's not necessary today I'm buying Bitcoin with 10,000 US dollar worth, okay, I'm not spending it directly into buying Bitcoin, because this is actually locked, because there is a price in the market. But with my various routes, as you can see, this complicated and sequence of the trading on each route over here, you can see this is actually one single transaction, and on every single transaction, it allows us to buy on a little bit cheaper. With the same value, I can get a cheaper price, and it allows us to buy more, a cheaper price, and allow us to buy more. This is the logic that I apply from the currency trading, the pairing methodology onto cryptocurrency trading. Today, my system is a combination of the traditional currency trading pairing methodologies into cryptocurrency trading. This is what my system is, okay? So what's next? This is actually the most important part that my trader need to observe. They need to analyze here. So there are actually two things my trader need to analyze over here, okay? The first thing, what we call here, is the price comparison. The price comparison, okay? As you can see, the market price, stating that the price for Bitcoin is 6,718 in the market. If we are going to buy over the counter at an exchange, what's the price I can get? I can get 6,739, because if we go and trade with the exchange, there is a fees. So the price will be 6,729, okay? But throughout my system, what I can get with my filler price, I can actually get 6,446. You might be curious, how come it's actually the price in the market is 6,007, and over the counter in exchange is 6,739. How is it possible that you can get 6,004, right? How is it possible? Today I'm going to tell you. Again, let me remind you, because my system is actually trading based on intelligence order routing. On every single transaction, I'm trading based on a cheaper price, and it allows me to buy a little bit more of the cryptocurrency. And at last, with the same 10,000 US dollar, instead of getting this is actually the ratio of $1 to Bitcoin, okay? If I'm going to trade 10,000 US dollar over the exchange, I can actually trade for 1.486, okay? This is what I can get over the counter. But with my engine, with these all complicated routes, I can get how much? I can get actually 1.5516. This is the Bitcoin that I can get. Okay, this is the Bitcoin I can get. So when you divide it back to 10,000, this is the price. And this is how am I getting it in a low price. Okay, so the next thing is, just now I mentioned two things that my trader need to analyze. The first is a price comparison. We have been through that. Okay, the next thing is price improvement, which is here. PI, what I call it PI. Okay, as you can see, our PI here is 438.19 BPS, pips. It's actually 100 BPS, 100 bips is actually equal to 1%. Okay, so 438.19%. 0.19 is actually stand for 4.3819% of profit. But bear in mind, over here, I still haven't executed my order. Yes, I still haven't executed my order because this is what my system allowed to do. I can bet to you, I can be very certain that there is no any other trading platform in the market, there's no any other trading engine in the market can actually allow you to have this kind of information before trade. I can actually only trade based on when I have a profit, based on when I have a PI. Yes, this is what my system differ from others. Okay, and my system what my system offers here is a true price visibility. This is the true price visibility. Okay, just now the price comparison. With this price, you can't get this true price visibility from even well-known exchange like eToro, like Luno. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't be mentioning the name of the trading platform. But yes, this is what makes us different. What I have here, I can have the true price visibility, and together I can know whether I'm making a profit or will I be making a loss before I execute the order. And we will be only execute the order. Here, Emas Fintech, we will be only execute the order when we have a 2% and above of profits. 200 bips of PI, then we will only execute the orders. Because we Emas Fintech here, what we're doing here, we have our own trading strategy. We are not doing swing trade. We are not buy and hold. We are not doing arbitrage. What we are doing here, we are actually doing on earning a little bit based on each transactions. Okay, so as I mentioned to you guys, why I'll be only trading based on 2% and above. I will be only executing this because every time when I buy more cryptocurrency, I will be liquidizing it immediately back to USDT, because we are actually trading from USDT to cryptocurrencies. And these digital currencies that we are trading right now, there are totally 5 of them. This is actually outpicked by us. Okay, I have USDT, I have Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Ripple XRP, right? So this is actually what we are trading. Okay, so 2%. But every time we have, when we buy more digital currency, when we buy more cryptocurrency, when I'm going to liquidize it, there will always be a cost. If you do remember just now on the currency trading, what we have there will be a buying price, there will be a selling price, right? So there will be a price difference. Because based on my past records, my past trading records for the past few months since October, okay, I understand that for every single trade that I execute, there will be always a cost, a trading cost, what the price difference of 0.5% to 1.5%. That's why from here, we will be only executing the order when we have 2% and above. This is only for one reason. Okay, this is only for one reason, because we want to retain this profit of our investors, because we actually understand very well on the fluctuations of the cryptocurrency markets. Okay, the price, the volatility will spike or it will just fall within minutes of times, right? So every time we will be actually closing our order on round trip basis, is buy and sell within 2 to 5 minutes of time to retain our profit, not necessarily to have much. I believe 1% it will be very good enough for each successful trade. Am I right? If I'm right, can you guys please give me a thumbs up? It is. Yes, thank you. Thank you guys. It is. Because you have to understand the trading strategy we are actually applying here is just to earn a little bit from each transactions, okay, each successfully trade. We are not like, and we are actually buying digital assets on every trade. We are not trading on indexes. We are not trading on leverage. We buy one to one. Every time successfully I execute this order, I will get my digital assets. And every time I liquidize it, I will get back my USDT. We will be holding the assets. So there will be no worriness on whether it be dropping hard, because if there is any leverage, no, we are not. And today, what makes us difference? Okay, we are not like we are not trading like forex. If you are experienced, we are not. If you trade on forex, if you trade on commodities, if you trade on future indexes, okay, even like cryptocurrency as well, you will understand one thing. Every time when I execute an order, I will be losing. Because why? There will always be transaction fees, trading fees. Like forex, we have spread. We will have commissions. But here, Emas Fintech, our super digital engine, okay, is totally different. We are totally different. We will be only execute the order based on when we have a profit. This is what we're doing. Okay, so to cut it short, let me show you guys on my trading record for the past few months, okay? Actually, Emas Fintech, we only launched to the market on 1st of May, okay? And from here, October to April, October 2019 to April 2020, this is what we have traded, because we need to try, we need to have a trial and test, right? Because I need to ensure my engine is work, and it is really works, because I started on 1st of October, and then for the full days, every day, okay, I'll be going for key read, and then I'll be only executing the order when I have profit. As you can see here, the blue bar is actually stating for the number of trades. As you can see here, 20. As you can see here, if you can, sorry, let me go back to my pen, it's missing. Okay, 20. 20 is actually meant for 10 opportunities of trading, because we are actually trading on round trip basis, right? So this is 10, and the lowest is 16. It means 8 times. Why is only 8 times? Why is only 10 times that I can trade for every month? Because it really depends on the market volumes. Besides the market volumes as well, it really depends on the market price as well. It doesn't mean that every time I can go for carry, there will be a confirm, or there will be a sure hit. I mean, sure profits. There's no. And we only be executing the order based on when we have a PI above 200 BPS, means 2%. Okay, the lowest profits we have is on November. Sorry, maybe let me state it out. It's 15.17. Okay, the highest is on January. Okay, whereas for May, from when we launched Emas Fintech, we are actually traded for a total of 10 times, and we have a profit of 15.77%. And as you can see, this is not good results compared to 20% or 30% like previous month, but 15% is still a very good result, and I'm sure of it. I believe that you guys think the same as well. Is it 15% enough for you guys? Or is it good for you guys? I'm not to say enough. Everyone must be needing more, right? So tell me, if it's good enough, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's take a look at June. June until now, until today, we actually traded for 7 times, and our profits is actually 14.42%. As you can see, this is actually the net profit of the trading. Okay, because I told you that we will be only executing the order when we have a profit of 2% and above, and minus the cost of exiting, means liquidizing it with the market price difference. This is what we retain. 2.6%, yes, 1.8%, 1.7%. This is what we do here in Emas Fintech. Okay, so right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys exactly on live on how my system is actually connected to the top exchange in the world. So again, over here, I might need some assistance. Anyone over here tonight that can actually assist me? If you have have app applications of Binance on your phone, please turn it on. Okay. Otherwise, anyone, if you are using computer, please go to Binance website. Or anyone, can I ask for, if no one's coming out, can I ask for Luis? Luis,
okay.
Are you here?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Binance, right?
Yes, Binance.
Okay.
You'll be going Binance. Okay. So this is my engine. Okay, let me go back here. This is Binance website. Okay, Binance exchange. Previously, just now I told you guys that my system is actually collecting the data, feeding by them through API to us. Okay, these are actually the informations that is feeding to my server. As you can see, there are different prices. Okay, and there's also different volume of the Bitcoin because there are actually a lot of price. Okay, so Luis, we are going to query for Bitcoin. Okay.
BTC.
Yes, BTC. So right now the price of BTC is
9412.65, 9412.6465, 9412.65.
Okay. So right now I'm going to query for 1 million.
9413. 9413.
Okay, so I'm going to query
9414, 9415,
9415.01. You see, just right after Luis is actually telling the price of Bitcoin. It's actually stated that we are connected to them on live. Sorry, I have to mute you guys other than Luis right now because I don't want any disturbance over here. Okay, so this is the price. This is actually what you can see. We are actually connected with Binance. The price is actually exactly the same. Okay, this is what we are here. Okay, you might think that you still doesn't know about Emas Fintech, but Emas Fintech here, we are connected with the top exchange in the world. And I can tell you one thing, we are the only one in Asia that connected to Binance and even Binance.us. Because Binance.us is only allowed for US, the state's resident, the residents in the state. Okay, other than that, no. Not even those business entities, but we, as a trading platform, we allowed to connect to them. Okay, so right now, I'm going to go for Ethereum. So before that, I want you guys to go take a look at one thing, is how fast my system is doing this. As you can see, the max is 2 seconds. My system can actually generate all these intelligence order routes. And this time, how much we have? We have 41 routes, okay? So Luis, are you ready for Ethereum? You are muted, Luis.
It's not ready yet. Ethereum.
Yes, take your time. Maybe I can bring it.
Okay, Ethereum 240.47, 240.43, 240.45,
240.46.
Yes.
240.46 is actually exactly the price again, right? Luis has been telling. This is what we are, okay? Talking about the speed of my system just now, let's take a look over here. Thanks, Luis. Thanks for your assistance.
No problem.
I'll be hoping that you'll be sharing with us later, right? Thanks. Okay, let's talk about the speed of my system. Just now I mentioned about 20 seconds of time, right? So when every time I go for query, you can see over here 0.79 is the time I spend for analytics. But bear in mind, over here it states for milliseconds. It means that 1,000 milliseconds actually equal to 1 second. Okay, so the time spent for analytics is 0.79 milliseconds, and the time spent for route means to generate my intelligence order routing is only 6.19 milliseconds. And over here, round trip, 582 milliseconds. It means that when from my server reaching to my PC here, my laptop here, my computer here, it's only take about, in total, if I was saying one, it's actually go for 2 times already. Okay, 2 times already. Okay, this is how fast my system can do. Talking back about 20 seconds, I mentioned to you guys just now. 20 seconds, as you can see, 20 seconds, I need to have my trader to analyze for 2 things. One is the price comparison, right? The other thing is the price improvement. So my trader only have to, actually the total time from reaching my trader's computer is, I only allow them to decide within 15 seconds of time, 15 seconds of time, because I still need the time to be accurate, because when we execute the order, it will still need to send through the APIs back to Binance, back to Liquid, okay? So, as you can see here, the PI is only 18.48 BPS. It means that this is only 0.18%. And this is what we wouldn't be executing. We wouldn't be executing this order because the PI is too low, where our cost is even higher. So on the case like this, or the scenario like this here, we won't be trading. Okay, let's talk back that the connections I mentioned earlier, that is one of the reasons, right, that I'm connected to Binance. But relationship is one thing, okay, but we have to be more rational when we are doing business, okay? Assume that today I'm linked to any one of you guys. If I can't create values, I can't bring values to your business, will you be still supporting me? I believe it hardly yes, right? It will be very hard to say yes. Yes, it couldn't be. What we are doing here today, okay, is one thing. Assuming just now you said, you can see that I'm actually querying on based on 1 million, right? 1 million. I'm actually querying on 1 million. As you can see, USDT to Ethereum, I'm only buying 2,800 of Ethereum based on the price 240. It's roughly about 600,000 US dollar worth, USDT worth over here. I'm not spending everything. And you can see, I'm actually buying Bitcoin over here. And I'm buying 13 of it based on the price 9,004. Let's make it easier to understand. Let's say 10,000 for the Bitcoin price right now. Okay, 10,000 for the Bitcoin price right now. How much that I'll be spending here? I'll be spending on a total 140,000. Okay, what about next? I'll be buying. Let me skip from going through from here. Let me give you a more simple illustration. Just now I mentioned about 600,000 on Ethereum. I've already spent. Okay, 140,000 on Bitcoin, but not necessarily my Bitcoin will be directly buy to Ethereum. It might need to take a round to Litecoin. Okay, how much would that be? There will be already 280,000 from Litecoin to Ethereum. How much is it? It will be 430,000 plus up just now the 600,000. It's already 1.02 million. As you can see, how many routes I will have over here is total of 39 routes. 39 routes. It means that I can easily tell you one thing, guys. I can easily tell you one thing. If I'm going to execute this order of 1 million, I can easily create a total trading volume of 1.5 million. Yes, 1.5 million. What makes Binance to be the top exchange in the world? One thing, trading volume. This is where it defines the ranking of the exchanges based on trading volume. And today, by executing 1 million orders, I can actually creating 1.5 million volumes. Okay, as well as 1.5 million transaction fees. Unlike today, I'm going over the counter. Okay, unlike today, I go over the counter. I'm spending 1 million. I'm utilizing 1 million. What I can do, I can only create 1 million of volume. I can only create 1 million transaction fees. But what I'll be doing here is, if I'm going to execute this order, I can create 1.5 million. After relationship, we are talking back to business. We need to be more rational, right? Business is still business. We have trading volume. Okay, I create as well as a fees. As just now, the fourth one is what I told you guys earlier. I have a custodian services provider which link us to them. Okay, let me go back to my slides. Okay, so talking about the custodian services provider, okay, I believe as an investor today you will be I see there's a lot of questions here. Okay, so gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, guys, I'll be answering the questions later on after the session, okay? I will have 5 minutes of time to answer these questions. Okay, back here, investment capital and custodian account. Okay, for your knowledge, Emas Fintech, what we do here, we place all our investors' fund under Prime Trust. Under Prime Trust, okay? And Prime Trust is actually a World Bank recognized custodian and trustee services provider, as well as those top exchanges. These exchanges I'm mentioning is Binance, Liquid, Coinbase, OKCoin, Kraken. They are all placing their digital assets in Prime Trust because by placing it over there, it's actually secured and insured. Let me talk about the incident of Binance happened back in May 2019. What happened to Binance? Okay, Binance got hacked with a total worth of $40 million value of Bitcoin. Got hacked. What happened then? The next few days, Binance trading volume shut down. People start losing trust because losing faith because Binance as a top exchange in the world as well, you got hacked. Then what happened? Who is going to pay? Who is actually going to compensate or pay back to the users? Binance himself. Binance need to pay them back. And then right after that, Binance has been placing their digital assets under Prime Trust because Prime Trust provides a custodian and trustee as well as a secured and insured place to store. Okay, talk back about just now I mentioned the fourth reasons that we are connected with Liquid. We are connected with Binance. Assuming today, without Prime Trust as a bridge, okay, without Prime Trust as a bridge, if I'm going to trade with Binance, what Binance is going to tell me? Put your money with me, then you are allowed to trade with me, right? This is the normal what we say the common practice, okay? Because no one is actually will be trusting each other without a bridging platform. And today, we Emas Fintech as well, we are actually engaging Prime Trust as our custodian service provider. We place all our funds there, okay? We place all our funds there, and then we declare to Binance.com, we declare to Binance.us, we declare to Liquid as well as Kraken. So all these exchanges, they know how much the total fund we have here, okay? What is the total fund we have here? Then every time when I go for query and I go for execution of the order, they will allow us to trade and do the settlements afterhand. I mean, after the trading. Okay, we actually have a settlement time. We have a settlement time of which at Malaysia time zone 3 p.m. when we place with Prime Trust because we actually settling with Binance and other exchanges based on Prime Trust. Okay, so take a look at the next slide. This is actually our Emas Fintech account with Prime Trust, okay? As you can see this over here. And then we actually collecting our investment fund based on USDT, okay? The depository method is actually based on USDT. Okay, why you might be curious why I'm not collecting on fiat currencies, I'm not collecting on cash. Because if you bank into me, I will still need to wire it or TT your funds to Prime Trust, which is in United States. The normal process time of the wiring to Prime Trust account is actually have 5 to 7 working days. 5 to 7 working days. Unlike to any other banks in the state, normally you can actually expecting about 3 to 5 days. But to Prime Trust account, based on my experience, it takes 5 to 7 days. If you fund it into Emas Fintech, and I told you that your account will only be activated based on after 5 to 7 days, you won't have that much of patience, I believe. So this is also why we engage and we are actually doing our depository based on USDT. Okay, two, for time efficiency as well as for cost efficiency. Because for wiring on TT, it will have a cost, and USDT, the transaction fees is actually even lower. Okay, so talking about the flow of investment flow. Okay, I mentioned about we are collecting based on USDT, and you invest to Emas Fintech, and then we send it to Prime Trust under our custodian account. And every time when we trade, it will be based on our trading engine. Okay, and we will trade with these three exchange. What about profit? Every time after when we make profit, this I believe is one of the very important thing as well, right? So what happened? Okay, so we will be withdrawing from Prime Trust to the Emas Fintech UnionPay prepaid card, which is what I'm holding here on hand. Okay, this is the card. Okay, over here, we promise to our investors, we promise to all our investors in Emas Fintech that you may get a UnionPay prepaid card once you invested with us, and we promise a withdrawal of 24 hours. Can I know anyone's over here? Okay, anyone over here that you have your prepaid card, UnionPay card with you? Can you show it to me? Anyone? Yes, Luis. Yes, Mr. C. Yes, William. Yes, Chill. Thank you. Who else? Anyone else? Swiss. I know that I knew that you received your cards yesterday. Okay. So, do you have your cards with you? Can you show to us? This is our UnionPay prepaid card. And this card, we are not only engaged with UnionPay, we are not only engaged with UnionPay as a third-party service or third-party payment gateway provider. Today, we, Emas Fintech, we are also a strategic partner with UnionPay, okay, where it allows us to have a 24 hours withdrawal, because we are actually already placed a total aggregate funds of pre-funds in UnionPay's account. So, talking about 24 hours withdrawal, this is a promise by Emas Fintech. This is a promise by myself as well. Can I have anyone here today that can be sharing on the withdrawal time? I believe Luis has been standing by for quite a while. Luis,
Okay,
can I introduce you? Okay. Yeah, just give me a minute. Let me allow it. Okay. Yes, is that? Okay. Swiss
Is it?
say the card is not with him.
Can you see?
No, you haven't shared the screen.
I haven't shared the screen.
Yes. You're using your laptop, then you can see a green button, share screen. Then you have to press on share screen.
I've already pressed the share screen. Open system reference.
Okay.
Okay. So, I don't know how to
Is
do
it available there?
I think.
I see.
Yeah.
Maybe Luis, you can share it verbally. Okay.
Okay, I withdraw on Monday
Okay.
at the 9:30, and I receive it at about 11:45.
9:30, 11:45. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Great, Luis. How about the previous withdrawals?
Also very fast. 3 hours.
Can you share furthermore on it?
Hours. The fastest is 1 hour, 60 minutes.
The fastest is 60 minutes.
Yes.
Yes. It's very great. Thank you very much, Luis. This is what we are saying here. This is what we are promising with Emas Fintech. Can I have anyone else who are willing to stay, share with us on testimonial? Steven, are you here? Hi. Have you did your withdrawal, Steven?
Yeah, I did my withdrawal on Monday as well.
Okay.
So I do it on morning 10:30, around 10:30. So when I'm on the way to Kemaman to sign up my another downline, before I have reached
Wow.
the moment, I already received the money. All right, so it's pretty fast. So that is my
Wow.
first withdrawal with Emas Fintech, but it's amazing. It's amazing. It's too fast. Yeah.
Yes. This is
Thank you so
actually
much.
Thank you very much, Steven. Thank you very much. Then who else today? I'm actually expecting to have 10 of us to be sharing because we have a total 100 people here tonight in our Zoom session. 94 right now. So who else? Chill.
Okay, no problem.
Are you ready, Chill?
Yeah, can, no problem.
Thank you very much.
You try to switch on your this share screen, I share.
I already switched on.
Okay, for a while.
All
Okay.
participants, yes.
You can see this one is my Emas Fintech backend portal. Okay, this is the withdrawal on 22nd of June, 9:41 a.m. 131. Okay.
Okay.
Then I go to this only pay. Wait for a while. Let me log in first. Yeah, sorry.
Today is 24th.
No. 22nd. I withdraw on 22nd.
Okay.
Okay, you can see here. Just now I showed to you is 22nd of June, 9:41. So my withdrawal time, the money I received, 11:40. That means it's around about 2 hours I received the money.
Yes.
So the amount here is 129 after minus the 1.5 fees. It's super fast.
Yes.
Great.
It's 1 hour and 59 minutes.
Yes, correct.
1 hour and 59 minutes. Okay, this is our process time for the withdrawal, guys. And then in the market, as I read just now, William has a question to say that his friend joined another platform, also received the Union Bank card. Eventually, the card rendered useless because the company does not remit the monies into the card. Yes, this is the difference. Here, we must be that we already have our pre-fund ready in UnionPay. So that's why this is what we can provide. This is what we can give to our investors, a 24 hours withdrawal. Okay, I am very sorry for your friend's experience, but what we're doing here is this. How can I guarantee the profit will goes into the withdrawal UnionPay card system? Okay, as I mentioned just now, this is actually because of we already have the pre-fund ready. Okay, for your withdrawal. So who else will be sharing tonight for the testimonial? Anyone else? Genevieve. Is Genevieve here? Genevieve is missing. I met her this afternoon and then she said she'll be here, but she's missing now. Okay. Anyone else would like to be sharing? No? Okay. If no one else is we'll be sharing here today. Yeah, I'm actually expecting someone else as well. I just remember. Nice guy. Nice guy is in here. No, nice guy is not here. Okay. So talking back about the UnionPay prepaid card, today what we can offer here in Emas Fintech, I can tell you, because we are not only engaging them as a third-party payment service provider, we are also their strategic partner. We are their strategic partner, and I can just now, as Chiu mentioned to you guys, we only have a withdrawal fees of 1.5%. 1.5%. This is what you can't get in the market. I can assure you guys, this is what you can't get in the market. Okay, because why? For your information, the cost for engaging UnionPay services is not cheap, and the cost for withdrawal, what we call it, reload to the card, the cost of it is already about 4%. So normally they will be charging you 5% on the withdrawal fees. But today, we Emas Fintech, what we want here, we are strategic partner. We managed to get 1.5% withdrawal fees, and even before we launch, we already have our cards ready. This is what prove our status of Emas Fintech. You might not heard about Emas Fintech, but what I can tell you guys today, Emas Fintech is actually connect with the top in the world. Okay, Binance, the top exchange in the world. Okay, talk about UnionPay, the second largest payment card services in the world, is actually very close to Visa. And then on our consensus that we have made with we have met with UnionPay, we actually agreed that today what we want here in Emas Fintech, we want database, we want investors. We doesn't need a lot of fund. Yes, fund does create volumes for us, but today I'm not asking you to put in 1 million or whatsoever. Today what we want is investors, people. In other terms, Prime Trust need people, Binance need people, as well as UnionPay, they need people, they need users, because they have been so close to come over to take over Visa, the first in the world. They has been so close, always this close. What we can see here, today the world is ruled under database. Who got the most user? Who got the most database? Yes, you conquer, they conquer. Today, Emas Fintech, what we doing here, what we actually doing here, beside of trading, beside of creating volume, what we want here, I wanted to share with you guys, since we have so many participants here today. During the time when I established Emas Fintech, I still remember Binance actually asked me, what do you see in the future of Emas Fintech? So at that moment, what I told this guy, I told them, I wanted Emas Fintech to be a healthier and more passionate fintech investment company in the world. This is what I want. Okay, I understand in the market, like just now William mentioned that there's a lot of trading platform they actually didn't remit the money into the card. Yes, there are these kind of platforms. There are these platforms existing. Okay, there are a lot of trading platforms where we say legit or illegit, or some even disappeared overnight, right? But what we are doing here, okay, in Emas Fintech, we are not doing this kind of thing. Okay, we have our licenses. What we all do here is all by compliances. We need to send our audit to Prime Trust. We need to send our audit to Yes, this is what we do. What I want to create is a more healthier trading platform. I believe everyone, there's a lot of people here, you might have experience or bad experience, okay, onto trading. But not every trading platform is like this. What we're doing here in Emas Fintech is different. As you can see, we are actually recognized by them. We are actually recognized by these top corporates in the world, the top exchanges in the world, not the top 100, the top 10. You can see Binance is the top 1, Kraken is the top 4, Liquid is the 11. We are connected with this kind. Okay, what is this? This is meaning that our system actually works. So just now I saw another questions that who is, okay, let me answer to Jeff. What is the backup plan if Binance or Liquid remove your access? So let me answer to you on this question. They won't be removing as long as we can create volumes. Today, you as a user, you as a trader, or you as an individual with trader with Binance, will then be deleting your account? No, right? But what are we providing them today is not only about the volume, not only about the fees, but we still need to pay all the connection fees monthly for every single exchange. We need to pay them on monthly basis. So no need to worry so much about if they will be removing the access. API have wrong, sometimes happen. Okay, what if the API gone wrong? When the API gone wrong, during our previous trial, our system, our server, you remember the book I mentioned to you guys? The book will be shut down. This is what I set on my system. Okay, this is what discussed with Owen, my partner. We have it set. Upon this server is down, this Binance exchange, the APS is down, we will close Binance. We will be queuing on other exchanges. This is also one of the reasons why we are connected with so many exchanges. Yes. Okay, so OSE, is it O or Q? OSE. Has the engine has been trial with very big fund, or how much the fund that the engine can handle since trading volume and liquidity has limits? Okay, for your information, Forex and cryptocurrency trading liquidity is actually totally different things. Okay, today, yes, Emas Fintech, we are still small, but the trading volume allowed for us to do is until billions. You can actually go to the coin market cap. As you can see, the daily trading volume for these exchanges has been going up to billions, guys, billions. So what we can trade here is actually more than billions, and we are not only trading with only one platform, not only one exchange, we are trading with various of exchanges. This is what we do. Okay, and our engine can cater that much of fun. Okay. This is a good question from Jeff. Okay, Jeff has asked, if the algorithm works all the time with 100% profit, why do you still need investor money? What is the end game? Okay, there is no end game. Okay, let me explain. This is a very good question. I believe all the investors here today, you might have the same thoughts. The engine is working so well, then why we need investors' money? Do bear in mind, my fund, our fund is limited. Okay, the profits that I can generate, is only enough for my maintenance. The maintenance that I mean is the fees, connection fees that I mentioned earlier, our servers, okay, our cloud fares, okay, our what we call it, our programmers, our overhead, all these are expenses. Okay, what we have been generating for the past few months during our trial, is not enough for us to create profit. And the most importantly, one more thing, today what allowed us to connect with Binance is the volume that we are creating. We have to come back to rational. The volume that makes the top, the volume that makes liquid is actually on the top list as well. This is the relationship, and this is actually a very good question. Can everyone who is here, still here, can we give a round of applause to Jeff for his question? Thank you, Jeff. Or you can give a thumbs up. There's actually a thumbs up that you can press over here. Yes, thank you, Jeff. Okay, so as the time is actually ending, and I'm not going to answer every question further on. Okay, so I want to thank you everyone who are here today. Thank you for your time. You make my day, because today we have the full 100 people in the room. Okay, thank you very much. There will be another English session coming on the coming Sunday, same time, same meeting room, 8:30 p.m. Okay, so there will be a Mandarin session on Friday night as well, 8:30. So I'll be seeing you guys on Friday as well as Sunday. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Teo. I didn't see you just now.
Thank you, Mr. Jason.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, William. Bye-bye.